Hello, I'm a third year BBA student from ESSEC and I'm here to talk about my SimTrade class. So, about why I chose this class, I'm not the type of student who really wanted at first to take a finance class just because that's not what I really want to do in the future. I would like to work in marketing and I was not that great of a student during my first year in ESSEC in finance. But some of my older friends who took the classes, I think 2 years ago, told me that it was really interesting, even though that's not what I want to do in the future, because it will help me to clear what finance was in a daily basis type. So about the class and what we did during this semester, so we had two types of class, the online class and then in front of the teacher class. I think we had class in ESSEC less than 5 times, and except of that it was online. So online we had 4 periods. It was really interesting, really stimulating, and I think that was my favorite part about this class. I was able to work in SimTrade everywhere. If I wanted to work, I don't know, because I'm on the train, because I'm traveling, at home if I'm sick, I was able to do some SimTrade. So we had, first of all, the courses. It was really interesting. I've learned a lot of things about the market, about the financial market, shares. I did not know a thing about that at first, but I think that now I can understand people talking about this. So we have the courses, it was really interesting, I've learned a lot of things. Then the simulation, that was my favorite part. So in the simulation, you're on a financial market and you're supposed to trade with the computer, I think, and it was really interesting, really stimulating, and I had a lot of fun, fun, reloading the simulation a lot of times to be able to have the best grades I could possibly have. It was really interesting, and I think the simulation and the webinar, and I will talk about that later, were my 2 favorite parts. So after the simulation we have the contest. So we had 3 contests with all the people from the class. It was a really interesting way. It's like a simulation, but you have a rank with all the people from the class, and that's a great thing to understand. Okay, so I'm not doing that well compared to all those people, or okay, I did well this time, so it was really interesting. So after the simulation, the courses and the contest, we have the case studies. I had a lot of difficulties doing that just because I'm not that great at finance. I do not have a lot of culture in that word, so having to search for a case took me a lot of time, but now I think that I've learned a lot of things just by looking for my case, so it was great. So I wanted also to talk about the webinar. The webinar is like a class, but it's online. We're talking with the teacher, we have like a board, we can ask a question, we have a chat, and that's a good way to interact with our teacher without being in front of him to ask the question. So it was a really great thing. So I think that I would also recommend this class to a lot of students, and not only the ones who want to take a finance class because they want to do finance in the future. Just because I think that financial market is everywhere, and just if you want to understand a lot of things about business, you have to understand this part of it. So that's about it. Thank you for listening to me.